Hi, everybody. Welcome back to day 4 of the challenge. And today is book launch day. Woo! I'm very excited about it. The Smart Chicks Guide to Career Happiness actually launches today. So if you've pre-ordered it, it's on your Kindle. Go get it. Yay. Woo! If you haven't, the link to buy it is in this post. So it's only 99 cents. It's only going to be for a short period of time, and that is for the Kindle edition. Really, every woman should own this book. I know that's a little arrogant for me to say that, but I really think every woman should own this book because it's really all about discovering that target and what you want to do, also in gathering, the courage and the confidence and the clarity around your target. So, and really pulling together all the pieces to create that career happiness map. That is the reason I named my business Career Happiness Map, because it's a process to put together a step-by-step guide to get from where you are to where you want to be. So that's really what the book is about. It's gotten some really great reviews up on Goodreads, and now hopefully today on Amazon as well. Now that it's launched, and people can leave their reviews there as well. I had a wonderful early readers team who read the book and left me some really nice reviews. And I think that, some of those people really were excited about it. So I'm excited about it. So I hope you are too. So grab that. That'll definitely help you, to launch your success. So as far as those who have been taking action though, every day, and posting in the comments for the challenge, all of the things that I've asked you guys to do this week. I am going to pull some names from that group, and I'm going to give the book away in paperback, signed paperback, to 2 of the people who have done all of the work this week. And I'm also going to award to 1 person. This will just be a random drawing that I'll do of all the people who participated every day. But I'm also going to award a one-on-one coaching session, intensive coaching session with me, which would be a 2-hour session where we really go through quickly and identify, what your target is so that you can get started, with this work either on your own or in the course that I'm offering that starts on February 5th. Which is the Career Happiness Navigator program, which is a live course that I mentioned yesterday. It will be a 12-week course where we'll have hour-and-a-half sessions once a week where we'll talk about all of the topics, all of these tickets to a successful job search that we're going over this week in the challenge. We'll go over all of those in great depth and give you opportunities on those live calls also, to get your own questions answered and some live coaching as well along with that course. So I am going to talk about that a little bit more tomorrow as well. But the link to enroll in that course is actually also in the post today, because I want you guys to go ahead and be able to, if those that are early action takers, to sign up for that now and get in on a great deal. So the course is only going to be $497 for the 12-week course. And for something that's live and actually, has interaction with the facilitator, me, that's a really good price. So I really hope that you guys will jump on that. I'm so excited to do this course. It's going to be so much fun. And, to really work with all of you and get you through that process. So you can go ahead and actually just click on that link and sign up right now. But if you have more questions, and, I'm sure you do, because who doesn't have questions when you're going to spend money on something, you can just go ahead and private message me, and we can set up a time to chat about it to get a little bit more information. And I'm also going to go ahead tomorrow before we end this challenge. I'm going to post links to more information, about this as well. But today we want to talk about everybody's favorite topic, money. Is that great? Compensation. So by having better compensation, that certainly, changes lives tremendously, which is why, I am really excited about offering my course at such a great price because, for $497, you can change your life, which is pretty amazing. So I am excited about that. But I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit today about compensation and how to get the best compensation. There's also obviously a lot of information in popular culture, job search circles about job offers and how to negotiate them. Um, I know my opinion on this is probably a little unpopular in some circles, but as I've said, many times in the last few days, I was a recruiter for over 20 years. I worked for several different organizations as a corporate recruiter, and also I worked for several different organizations as an agency recruiter, and then obviously supported, a lot of different clients there as well. I feel that there is one theme that kind of, thread that runs through all this compensation stuff that everyone talks about is whoever says a number first loses. I don't think that's true. I think that that's a game, and I think that games are over. At this point in the world, I think that no one wants to play those games. The recruiters don't want to play those games, and I think we don't want to play those games either as job seekers. So if a recruiter calls you or a hiring manager calls you or asks you, or if even when you're applying for a job online or you're talking to somebody in your connection piece about your work, they're going to ask you what salary you're looking for. You want to be prepared to answer that question. So again, you want to do your handy dandy research and understand, not only what it is you want, but what is viable in your location, in your marketplace. There are so many tools now available to figure this out. And again, this is just research that you need to be doing as far as, what those jobs really realistically pay. But also then comparing it to your knowledge, skills, and experience and what you bring to the table. And you really need to come up with a range that is reasonable, both reasonable to, all of those things, but also a range that you're willing to accept and that you feel is fair for you. So you want to come up with that range, and that is part of your compensation planning. Companies do compensation planning, and they have a compensation structure, particularly large organizations. Definitely, they have people that their job is to work on the compensation. That's a whole field in human resources, in talent acquisition and companies, is just people that work on the compensation structure and strategy for that company. So you, as a job seeker, need to have your own compensation strategy. So as you come up with this target, don't be afraid to share it. If a recruiter or an organization is looking to lowball your offer because they want you to say a lower number first, that is not a recruiter or an organization that you want to work with or for. People who are representing companies that are fair and ethical and smart and growing and successful, don't try to trick people when it comes to compensation. If a company is just looking to pay, the least amount of money possible, that's not somewhere where you want to work. And I know, sometimes we feel a little bit of scarcity and we think, well, we want to get all the job offers because we're afraid, that another one will not be coming. But you can't look at it from a scarcity mentality as far as the job search process. The job with your name on it at a fair offer, a competitive offer for you with the work that you want to do is absolutely out there, and it's there in your local area. And if it's not, relocation is another topic that we talk about, in the Career Happiness Navigator course, and also in the book, The Smart Chicks Guide, we talk a little bit about relocation, which might be a possibility for you. But I really believe that the job that you want is out there for you, and it's viable, and it's waiting for you with your name on it, and it does not exist in an organization that is trying to lowball you or trick you when it comes to salary. So be prepared to answer that question, and be prepared to answer it honestly. But a caveat along with that is, this is the based on the research I've done and my salary history and the skills and experience that I bring to the table for this type of role. I feel that, I would like compensation between, $70,000 and $90,000 annually. However, I would certainly like to learn more about the role before I really make that determination. Certainly, I'd want to know more about the benefits and, what a total compensation package would look like. But most importantly, I want to find out more about the role and the company and the work, because the work is most important to me. I think that type of answer really shows that, you've thought about it. You're not trying to lie and snow job them and say, what does the job pay? You know, that is just not a good answer. We don't want to get in this bidding war, pissing contest with people before we've had a chance to sell ourselves. Because if the first communication you have with somebody is you're already entering into a salary war, it really taints the whole process, and no one really wants to work with you then. So, you know, while you may consider yourself a savvy negotiator, the savvy negotiation that, you know, we want to take place really happens after we get the job offer, not before. So you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot and, you know, eliminate yourself from consideration by already looking like someone who only cares about the money. The money is very important, and I'm not here to tell you that it's not. And even as a recruiter, you know, I knew, obviously, people want to get the best offer they can get, but the organization wants to get the person who is the best fit for the job. So part of positioning yourself as the best fit for the job is being honest and upfront, answering the questions that are answered in, you know, the most honest way that you can, and not participating in game playing or trying to initiate any game playing yourself. So that is my compensation tip for the day. Now, what I would really like you to do today, though, is really do some research around what you think is a fair compensation for the positions you're looking for. Now, obviously, I realize that, you know, you might not want to share that in a post today, and that's totally fine. But what I would like you to do today in a post, you know, just as far as getting, again, you know, credit for participation today, I would like you to tell me and the others in the group how you came up with the job target as far as the salary that you think that job target, you know, should warrant. So are you basing it on your current compensation? Are you basing it on market rates that you've looked up, something that you've heard from somewhere? You know, just where are you getting that information? And how would you, you know, craft that conversation with a potential employer? And again, you don't have to share the exact numbers. Really what I'm looking for is more, have you thought about, you know, how you would share that information with a potential employer or in an interview situation. So if you would please share that in the post, that would be awesome. If you'd like to go ahead and download the Smart Chicks Guide to Career Happiness, that would really help you with a lot of the stuff that we've talked about this week, just as far as getting your target and, you know, really getting yourself jazzed up for this job search that you're about to embark on. Also, remember, if you do all of the posts this week, you would be in the running to, you know, win the signed copy of that book, or also the one-on-one intensive live coaching session, you know, personal coaching session with me. So that will be exciting. So if you haven't done all of the stuff week to date, just go back and look at the previous videos, and, you know, certainly as long as you post, you know, by the end of the challenge tomorrow, you know, you're totally in for that. And then if you want to take a look at the link that I've posted to sign up for the Career Happiness Navigator course at the very low and exciting intro rate of $497, which is going to be a short-term offer, that would be awesome for you as well, of course. And if you have questions about that once you look at it, please, you know, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm happy to talk to as many people as have questions about it, because I understand it is a commitment of your time and your money, both of which are extremely important to you every day, but even very much more so during this job search period for you. So I'm excited to hear from you and to see what you guys post today. Also excited about my, you know, my book launch today as well, and getting this course up and running. So everything's really fun and exciting. So please reach out to me if you have any questions. Tomorrow will be day 5 of the challenge. We are going to have a full video content piece tomorrow. In addition, we'll talk a little bit more about the course, just so before we sign off for the challenge, that you guys have all the information you need about that in order to make a good decision of whether or not that's right for you right now. So thank you all so much for joining me again on day 4. Yay! And I look forward to chatting with many of you. Thank you. Bye-bye.